100%?
200.
200. What is going on, everybody? I am here with cadiaN. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm great. Enjoying the time here in London with all you
Sorry,
nice
we're
guys.
getting interrupted by someone very... It's just absolutely unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. They're wheeling carts around, taking snooze.
Yeah.
Like...
You can't control them, you know.
They're out of order. All right, so yeah, how are you doing? You enjoying London? You enjoying FACEIT?
I'm enjoying it, like a lot of nice guys, all my friends, and just enjoying the good games as well, so it's good.
Wicked, yeah. So, I've got a bunch of different questions for you, and I'm going to start off with what I've been asking everyone else, your history. What's your history in CS? Give us a bit of a background for yourself.
Okay, well, basically I started out playing at my friend's place. He had 2 computers, and at that time I was really into like handball and football. So I was just like excited of playing Counter-Strike Source back then. And then I wished a computer for what's that? Like I think my birthday or something, and I got it in my birthday gift. And I started playing, and all my guys like from the class were starting to play, and we made a team, and I kind of was the in-game leader already from that point. So like I made these weird strategies, like we need to have 1 weapon of each like genre. So 1 shotgun, 1 sniper, 1 SMG. Like it was silly as...
It's an innovative approach. You never know, this might become the new meta again.
At some point, you know, CSGO, it could be, you know, shotgun not that bad, SMG, you know, I implemented this.
If you team up with like MBK, he's a bit out there with his weapon choices.
Exactly.
You never know.
You never know, man. It could happen someday. Who knows?
What about your team history specifically? Maybe like your first kind of teams, and then what semi-pro teams to pro teams. Like what was and eventually finishing off with the last team you were on.
Basically, I think the first decent team I was on in this game was Sapso, where we went to the DreamHack Bayek at 2013, which was the first major in CSGO, and we went to the Bring Your Own Computer tournament, and we played against Mousesports and Vox Emina, and we beat them, and yeah, some random Swedish teams, but we beat those 2, and we made it into the main tournament, where we lost to Faculty and Games. So, I mean, that's like the first decent team. It was with the AC, as many of you probably know, playing for Dignitas now. Yeah. Played with them as well when it was Fetish and KGB and these guys. And yeah, since that, it's just been like up and down. I mean, I've had a roller coaster, a lot of different teams. I mean, I'm not that steady. If I get a good offer, I'm not scared of leaving for a better offer. But then sometimes you get your butt kicked as well because that I don't know, you don't swing around with them personally or something. So.
Yeah, and so your last serious team was Dignitas, am I right?
Copenhagen Wolves.
Copenhagen Wolves, yeah, that's it. And so, but since then, I mean, you're a free agent now, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so let's talk a bit about that. What was it like on your last team at Copenhagen Wolves? How did you feel your performance was going? Why did you end up leaving the teams? Those sorts of things.
Well, basically, it was like a very random moment while getting into the team because all of a sudden, like, Danish roster change was starting because at that time we had Copenhagen Wolves and we had Dignitas, and then it started to shuffle. Like Dignitas wanted 2 players from Copenhagen Wolves. At that time it was Glaive and KGB, and then it didn't work out anyways because of some contracts in Dignitas, and then the Copenhagen Wolves was just destroyed like moral wise, and they needed to get new players. They got me and Kjærby, and we went to like Danish LAN with 1 day of practice, and we won against like my XMG and other guys and won a spot for the East WC. So after that we went to East WC. We had a decent run, winning against Hellraisers, losing to NIP and Titan, and winning against Platinum and Kaboom and those kind of guys. So we were close at getting through the group, ended up 3rd out of 7 or something. It was like weird system, you know. We went to the major. I mean, I did really well individually in the LAN tournaments, but it just seemed like they had the chance of getting Nico back, and Nico has beforehand been like top 10 player in the world in 2013 in Western Wolves. So I don't really blame them, to be honest. It was okay.
Yeah. All right, but now, no, actually you were playing a bit recently, which we'll get onto after. But you're currently kind of like your main thing is analysis, desk work, and observing. How's that all going? What was the transition like from player to these types of roles that you're doing now?
Well, we got our ass kicked at ESL Katowice 2014 while I was playing with Mousesports. And we went outside and everyone was like on tilt. And Pansy came over like, oh guys, hope you're okay. Sad to see that you're out this early and stuff. And then we just talked about the game and she was like, okay, this guy could be interesting. And she asked me to come and do some of the analysis at that event. And like they liked what I did, so I got like the entire event. The previous schedule was like to get a player from each team like every game, but they really liked me, so I got the chance to stay. Really appreciate that. And from that time I just got like a lot of like offers. But sometimes I need to turn them down because, as we were talking about before the interview, I still do high school. So it's not like I can just take a week off and stuff. It's more like sometimes I'm just lucky and it fits like this event, and like I'm just glad to be here. And the observing part was random as well. Like it seems like everything is just random. I was hired to analyze, and James Bartolf, Black DDK, as some of
Black DDK,
as some of you might know him, was doing the observing. And he's like, I need to go to a meeting or something. Can you just try it out? And I never tried it. I was like, oh, what is this? And and he came back like, you are insane. Like he really liked it. So that's pretty much how that started as well.
Yeah, I think you're known like for following the action quite well. So yeah, that is definitely to your credit. And kids, stay in school. You've heard it from cadiaN himself, you know, and all that other good stuff like don't do drugs, things like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, all those kind of stuff.
Moving on, but recently, what did you do? You picked up for your homies on TSM, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's very random as well. Like everything, I don't know. My life is random apparently. You know, like
which tournament was that?
ESL Pro League, and Device got ill, and they were like spamming me on Facebook like Casper. Like 8 in the morning, I was having a Spanish lesson. It's like, why do they spam me now? And it's like, can you play with us? Like, you need to fly within 5 hours. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. And I just like left school and went there, and yeah, it was a great experience. I mean, we did fairly well considering the circumstances.
Was it second place or
third? Third to fourth with the Envy.
Talking about that, you know, picking it up again, playing again, not like you had a huge break or anything, but you weren't on a team at the time. So you're still playing now. You still consider yourself a competitive player. Like, are you looking for a team currently? What's the thought process playing wise at the moment?
I have some offers, and
maybe we can get some specifics in this interview.
I mean, things are gonna
Danish teams or
I can't say. Maybe moving to NA. You know, like the level is like going a bit downhill right now. Okay. No, I mean there's a lot of nice American guys as well, and it would be a great experience. You know, I'm graduating from high school this year, so who knows, but.
I'm loving this. Is a Mantrousse exclusive. Please continue. I don't mean to interrupt.
But I mean, maybe I'm just gonna say my Danish roots. I'll figure out. I mean, I have something here and there, but it seems to be a pretty set deal with what I'm planning right now.
I'm just poking in the dark here, but maybe you've been contacted by a potential European international team?
No. Unfortunately not. I mean, yeah, that would have been cool, you know. That's a pretty sick lineup. Even though I'm good friends with Rain and Michael and those guys, I didn't get approached. So God damn it, guys.
Do you think Rain's definitely going to be joining that team then? I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed or.
The thing is, it's like kind of crazy situation. I mean, I've heard like rumors about how much SK is paying LGB to buy him out. And the thing is, he's not playing with LGB anymore, so something must be going on, you know.
Mystic standing in for him at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And then I mean, it kind of seemed like they have a set deal with Mystic, and PRB is still like as a stand-in. And then Fox is not playing with Kick anymore. I mean, things are going down, you know. I think it's going to be a team.
Really exciting times. And so, yeah, we've established that cadiaN has some offers out there, potentially in Denmark, but also maybe over in NA. Very exciting. Look out for maybe news about that in the future, whatever on his Twitter and stuff. Final thing then, so yeah, going into the future, you're not just focusing on the casting and on the, casting or the analysis, stuff like that. You've got your school going on, and so, but going into the future, you're looking to carry on a team, eventually get back onto it, or is it maybe in your head, you're not entirely sure?
No, I am not sure. I have an offer for like doing part-time, full-time analysis and like observing and casting. Could consider doing that as well. I mean, problem is I'm young, you know, like we talked about, I'm young, I'm 19. I mean, I still have years back in me. My reflexes is not that bad yet, you know, let's go out and get some headshots. Yeah. So, but the opportunity, I mean, if I reject the offer, I might miss out on the opportunity for life, you know, like it could be an industry which, it is an industry which is just growing. So, and it's a good opportunity for me. So I'm considering things. I mean, everything will be revealed after summer. I mean, I might play with the team now and just see what's going to happen later on, because I don't know, things change fast in esports, you know that. So
would you consider going to maybe university whilst doing these other things? Were you carrying on your education, or is it? Yeah,
I mean, I could do like, for example, if I'm doing analyzing and observing, I mean, you can study meanwhile, because like casting is in the noon and like analyzing is mostly at events. Yeah. So I could do that, and maybe in London, you know, who knows? That could be a great city as well, you know. The tease is real. The tease is real.
You're giving me so many little great bits of information. This is fantastic. I'm very happy with all of that. cadiaN, thank you for your time. Would you like to say Shout outs to Westerman for ESEA. I can do handshakes and high fives as well. Yeah, like all the PTR.
Yeah.
That was epic.
That was epic.
With the man at whatever event, I can't remember what it was. Man.
I don't remember either. I think it was Demon, right?
Yeah, Demand. Yeah, but I can't remember what it was. ESL. That's right. Any shout outs for whatever friends or family or your social media you want to put it out there now for everyone to.
Thank you, my mom and my friends, for watching. You know, even my classmates is watching while I'm analyzing and stuff in school, and my teacher's like, "Oh, that's Casper," and pretty cool. Thank you to you guys who's following me and supporting me out there. Twitter, Casper cadiaN. Go follow it. I think that's it, and thank you for the interview.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Casper. Everybody, show support. Interesting stuff coming in the future. We will see you in the next video. Peace.